of the most profitable real estate investment that you can make right now in 2023 in Lagos, Nigeria. So I will be revealing to you one of the most profitable real estate investment that you can make in 2023 in Lagos, Nigeria. So I don't care about what you've heard about Nigeria, what you've heard about Lagos, what you've heard about real estate, or whatever the economy is saying right now. Forget all this. I'm giving to you facts. I'm revealing to you something amazing, something dynamic. So you want to stay tuned. Don't go anywhere, because the information I am going to be unveiling to you is OMG. I'm sure by the end of this video, you are going to be amazed. So stay tuned, because I'll be back. Because this girl who I'm hosting always brings something dynamic on the table. So here we have our countdown. On number 3 on our list, we have lands in the lekki-epe. Now, I know a lot of people are wondering what makes it very profitable. As of 2021 and 2019, a plot of land in the lekki-epe was selling in the market for 500,000, 300,000, 600,000. Guess what now? Now, those same plots of land right now, if you ask me, if you know what the market is saying, is already in the market for 3 million, for 4 million, for 5 million, 2.5. The minimum, that's the minimum you can get. And the ones that have a C of O, most of the ones that has a C of O are already in the market for 10 million, 15 million, 20 million. Yes, I can tell you for a fact that there are even lands in the lekki-epe that are currently selling for 50 million thereabout. Now imagine those that bought their land, those time for 500,000. Can you imagine what their profit will be like? Now, the juicy thing about it is that you too can own some land right now in lekki-epe. You can still get some juicy deal. Now, when I mean juicy deal, I mean way below the market price. Something very, very juicy. A plot of land in Epe that is currently in the market for 3 million naira. You can still get it for 1 million naira, and you can develop your land and put it up in the market for 3 million. And that's like a good 100% return on investment. Also, you can get also locations, very good location-wise. You can hold this land and sell it off at the end of the day. So this is one of the most profitable means of real estate investment that's currently ongoing right now in 2023. So if you're those that are yet to own a plot of land in Ekpe, or you are yet to own a plot of land in Lekki, well, I don't know what you're still waiting for. I don't simply know what you're still waiting for. You just need to grab this opportunity, because it's no harm. Imagine you have a plot of land for 500,000 and you got it for 500. Okay, let's look at it now in 2023. You were able to get it for like 2.5. You hold it for like a year, and you were able to sell that land for 4 million, 5 million. Like, for real, why keep your money in the bank? Like, for real. That for real. And if you were able to perfect your title on that land that you probably got at 2.5, I can for certain, like, no, not even negotiable. The minimum you can sell the land is 10 million naira. So if you're buying for 2.5 and selling for 10 million naira, tell me, isn't it a juicy offer? So if you are yet to buy, hey, don't just sleep on it. Call me right now. Like, change that. Let us change your investment plan. Or if you own a land and you don't have a title land, you want to perfect your title, you want to buy a perfected land that has a CFO, let's change that. Let's change your investment portfolio. I got you. I can do this for you. Like, this is the amazing big deal. Now, on number 2 on our list, the second most profitable real estate investment right now that everyone is crazy about, everybody's going into, is chocolate investment. Ooh, can you imagine how much somebody's making? Okay, so I had this client of mine who bought a 2-bedroom apartment from me in Ikate. So we're in Ikate, and the person bought it for 50 million naira. And as of now, well, a 2-bedroom apartment in Ikate is going for about 60, but as at the time my client bought it from me was 50 million naira. And on occupancy, we do get, for this client of mine, we get over, in 365 days, we're able to book about 285 in total. Yes, okay, 284, because of one other day, something blah, blah. So 284. And for each of these days, we book a fee of 80,000 naira was what we collected. Okay, let's just say miscellaneous, other things that comes after the 80,000 naira. What goes back to our clients is about 60,000 naira. So I want you to do the calculation. 60,000 times 284 days. Oh my goodness. Hey. Oh my. See, all that matters is having good management team. Like, my team are good. Like, for any shortlet we manage, my team are very good. We get it booked. Sometimes we even get it fully booked. Like, that was, in fact, that same client of mine and bought 2 other properties from me. So also converted it to another shortlet apartment. So imagine what profit, the amount of money we're talking about here. So my client is in millions. She conveniently earned millions of naira, even despite that was like that's also another one. The other one she bought was last year. So from that last year, that's late last year, till now, she has made over 5 million naira on that. Like, even if you're going to put it on rent, you're not going to get that kind of money. This is number one. Now, this is dynamic. This is mind-blowing. And this is just for the 1% of the 1%. It's not for everybody. It's only for those who have business savvy, who have business crazy. People who call themselves real estate moguls. Even the great people in this country built the foundation of their wealth by passing through this means. Now, the top number one on her list, the most dynamic of them, that is what we call real estate developing. Wow. I know it's juicy. It's very juicy and very dicey, especially for people who doesn't understand the technical doesn't understand how to go about it. So the aspect of real estate developing is different in different location, different prices. Different location commands different prices, commands different kind of profit, commands different kind of thing. Like, I could develop a property in places like Aja or Chevron, and I can tell you for a fact that I won't get the same value as much as I can develop in Ikate or in Lekki Phase. So, and another juicy part of it too is that I can also develop a property in Chevron and sell higher than I would even spend in. I would develop that same property in Ikate, or you develop a property in Ikate or Lekki. So sometimes there's so much dynamics to real estate investment, the real estate developing. But I would be sharing some few vital ones, very juicy offer, especially to those who are looking at venturing to real estate in Lagos, Nigeria. So instead of buying like a 2-bedroom or a 3-bedroom apartment and Lekki Phase 1, you spend like 150 million naira to buy a unit. I know it's a juicy offer. I know. I sell it to you. I said it a lot of time. But you know, what they didn't tell you, or what you will not know, is the kind of profit margin that goes into those that decide to undertake the entire risk procedure of the real estate investment. For instance, now you could get let's just say a plot of land in Lekki Phase 1. Yes, a plot of land, you can get a 400 square meter or 500 square meter Lekki Phase 1 between the rate of 250 million naira. That's a 400, that's like a plot of land. You get a plot of land, around a plot of land for 250, 300, depending on if it's up to 600, or let's just put it at a rate of 250 million naira. Now, do you know that on that plot of land that you get for between 400 to 500, you can have like 8 units of 2-bedroom apartment. Now, just the juicy part that what people do is some people buy the land and give it out to developers, people who can build for them, and once they build for them, they share the units into 2. Well, depending on the value of the land, it's not always like that in all land, but I'm giving Lekki Phase 1 a plot of land for 500 square meter in Lekki Phase 1 as a case study. You buy a 500 square meter. Now there's another party that comes into your land. Now you buy the land, you perfect the title, another party comes into the land, and once they come into the land, they can build probably an 8 unit of luxury 2-bedroom apartment with a big hill and give you 4 of it. They take 4 because that's actually their own equity contribution to building that land. Now they take 4. Now don't forget that the value at which you bought that land was around 250. And how much will you sell the land? So let's do the calculation. I will do the calculation. You have a 2-bedroom apartment. If you doubt me, you can go online to search. a 2-bedroom apartment in Lekki Phase 1 goes between the rate. That's Lekki Phase 1 proper. I'm not talking about the Kati or whatever. A 2-bedroom goes for the rate of 120, 130 to 150, depending on how luxurious it is. So I put it on an average of 130 million naira. So 130 million naira times, this is a 130 million naira times 4. That's 4 units. That's 520 million naira. Now, take a good look at this. That is 520 million naira. That is a juicy offer. Now, you invested 250 million naira. That's just your equity. All you need to do is to just buy the land. Bam. Perfect the title to your name. Bam. And leave it to the rest for people. Leave it to other people to build. And guess what? Tell me, 250 million, 520 million naira minus 250 million. Gosh, that's like over 100% return on investment. How back? Hey. You say in this Lagos, we'll make money together. That's crazy. Tell me about it. So there are so many juicy offers like that. You can get a land in Chevron. We can buy a land for 150, 160, 170. And in a very good location, very juicy operation. You can give it out to a developer. The developer comes in, build luxury. When I mean luxury, Luxury 2-unit or fully detached duplex and sell at a rate of 290, 300 million. If you check my recent post, one of my recent posts, you'll still see a 5-bedroom fully detached duplex, which I posted recently on which I posted on my YouTube page. And guess how much you buy the land? And once you buy the land, let's just say between 150 to 200, you buy the land. It varies depending on the location. I wouldn't lie to you. Let's say at 200, and you're able to buy the land and resell at 300. That's 2 units. I sell each of them for like 300 and 300. Now, that's aside. You take one, probably you take one. Whoever coming to invest takes one. That's already like 50% return. So can you see how juicy and dynamic this thing is? It's so juicy, so dynamic. So it doesn't matter how much you have or what amount you have. So ranging from 100, 150, 200, 500 million, 1 billion. If you have that kind of money, you can double, triple your investment, and you do it in the safest possible means. You don't even, if you have the money, and if you don't have the money to buy the land, but you have the money to develop, we could also run a package like that for you. We have people who that has land, and we can also bring your interest, come in as an investor, and you know how much your interest is, how much all of these things align. This is crazy. This is dynamic, and this is just for, like I said, the 1% of the 1%. Only people who are looking for the safest and possible means to earn very high in Lagos, Nigeria, especially in 2023. Forget what anybody's telling you. I don't know what the media is saying about Nigeria or what the economy is saying. Real estate in Nigeria still goes every day. People buy houses every day. People contribute to real estate investments every day in this country. Like, I do real estate. I sell property almost every now and then. So I can tell you for a fact that selling real estate in Nigeria, especially if your location is good, whatever you are building is aligned to what the market is, you are going to make crazy return on investment. So I know for a fact that you can see that this is a very good deal. Well, if you know it's a very good deal, I need you to call me on the number shown right there on your screen. Like, you've got to the top 3 most profitable real estate investment right now in 2023. This is how people are cashing out. That's how you see Oye Digaji spending our money. Forget me, I don't know music like that. But if you want to become the next Odo, you want to make the next safest real estate investment, call me right there on the number showing right there on your screen. I will be here to guide you, to show you the path, to lead you, to tell you exactly how you can go about it. For I remain your favorite informant, Oluwatosin Adeogun, always bringing you amazing deals like this a lot. Also, if you're new to this page, I hope you stick around by clicking on that subscribe button and notification bell so you do not miss out on amazing deals like this and lots more. It's a great honor to have you watch this video to the end, and I look forward to seeing you on our next video. Stay tuned because I will be right back.